All right, strategy video. I'm trying to make these short. I'm shorter, so that you guys have more something you might be able to click on that might be helpful. Please leave in comments if this helps out. If you watch, if you find this a little more helpful, rather than just kind of like sitting there through a 15, 20 minute video. Some are going to be long though. I can't stop that. But this is my tips and my strategy and how I'm going to produce results for day 4, 5, 6, and 7. So today's troop training. I'm currently waiting because I used a boost. So let's see if I can find the boost. How do I use boosts? Base buff, development, training capacity. I used one of my only training capacity boosts, which boosts troop capacity increase to make it to where the next day I'll have at least over a day's worth of troops coming in, so that be able to give myself some time to kind of do what I want to do, clean up around the house, do hang out with the family, and so forth. And I also put it for knowing that my alliance. I think we're going to use the troop buff soon for Saints Vale. I don't know when because we are R5 hasn't been on all day. So we kind of wait for his go on it. I'm not just going to use it for my own benefit. I'm going to make sure everyone has a say. I'm a fair guy, and go from there. So it's kind of, I just want to give myself some time. So I got 16 hours. I'm going to be able to get a full day's rest. I don't have to use any speed ups. I'm just going to have at least, I think it's around 3 batches worth that are going to be coming through there. And then I'm going to use a bunch of speed ups. I'm going to win. I'm just going to win because I think I have so much speed ups for training. Yeah, look at, it's ridiculous. 401 hours of that, 5,200 of 5 minutes. It's nothing remarkable, but that's how much I've saved up. For I've done the events, I focused events where the troops mattered. The shotgun shells, I got lucky and got a 4 times one of them. It's just I saved up my troops for this event. I won the first ace proof of Leon as well with this strategy. It works, and I don't just immediately start spending. I time everything out. So speaking of timing everything out, hero gear. This one's all money. You're not gonna win this unless you're spending money, which I've spent money in the past to where I have exclusive Gen 1, and as well as here, if I wanted to use some of this, I have gems. I've saved up this as well for the gear enhancement, and as well as survivor tokens. I'm going to use it to purchase the Gen 2 for Chris Redfield, so I have his gun. Chris Redfield gun is so overpowered, it's not even funny, because his gun gives him to where he gets 25% of his HP back once he goes below. So I think that's just OP as crap. So I look forward to getting that, and I'm going to get Leon's gun as well to level 5. I think I'm going to end up spending like $20, or unless when does it reset? I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's gonna be 5. I'm gonna spend $5 on that to get his last bit of parts for his gun, and that's pretty much all I'm gonna do. Because I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on this event right here. I'm just gonna use what I got, use my gems, call it a day, and don't really get too detailed in that. That's just the money. That's money and saving up your survivor tokens and your gems. Resource gathering. The day beforehand, I'm gonna have all my guys go out and use my heroes that have gathering speed. So, for example, as you see, I level it up. It's important. If you guys want to know like kind of skills to go into heroes that you're not using in combat, go for the skills where lumber collection, gas collection, research tech, I don't have his fully leveled up because I don't really go for iron that much. But you see I have the gasoline fully up. Ooh, hold on. Boop. Give me that. Give me that level 5. Him as well. Boom. Give me that level 5. So kind of go from there to make sure that my gathering skills all maxed out, so that I can time it and get a lot more gathering. And as well as for the gathering, make sure you time your resource collection ability just right, so you get the max points for gathering. And that's that. So as we are on day 4 right now, I anticipated day 4 to now I'm gonna have at least 10 days there. And then there. So it's gonna be down to 4 days, and this is gonna be down to 6 days, and this is gonna be down to 1 day. So my speed ups, I won't be using as much, and I'll be getting a ton of combat power for that as well. So that's going to be very essential. I'm timing all my construction speeds for that, and I'm going to make sure and try to really give myself a fighting chance for the last day. Because I remember I made an ace proof video, and I told you guys the last day, it's the last hurrah. If you're versing a whale, it's extremely difficult to beat him because they just keep spending. They buy what they need, but you're kind of you're running out of stuff to use because you used it in the previous days. This is how you can counteract that. Like I said, by just anticipating training speed as well before the day before you go into this. Make sure you have your troops just idly sitting. Don't click them to gather them. Just you'll see their little heads pop up. Leave them. If it's like a 2-hour wait, if it's like 9 hours before the event, obtain them and just make another batch. But if you're like 3 hours away, do everything in your power not to click it until the new day arrives. Because then guess what? That's more points for you right there. That's free real estate. So this is just ways to obtain more points without truly using all your speed ups. So that's my strategy. That's how I get ace proof victories. That's how I get master of luck victories, is just the timing and when to use your speed ups as well as when to hold back. So we're going to see how troop training goes tomorrow. Upload a video, let you guys know how it's going to go. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I do not have to fight these guys tooth and nail, because they usually go up to 50 million. I don't mind going up to that, but if I could get by getting like 20 million and getting first place, I'll be ecstatic, because that means I'll have more stuff saved up for next event I might want to achieve victory in. So, guys, I will talk to you later. Good luck in this event. Good luck in Ace Proof. Good luck in server versus server. And I'm going to be making a server versus server video about me reading the rules and going through it. So take care.